Welcome to my podcast. You can be unstoppable. My name is Ewelina Szczeblewska and I am very honored to bring to you episode number 11. And today I will be discussing why you may struggle with sabotaging behavior. What I want you to take from this episode is that there are many reasons why someone may engage in self-sabotaging behavior, such as childhood traumas that prevent us from reaching out for what we want, or fear. Often, people are not even aware that they self-sabotage themselves. The good news is that any form of self-sabotage can be overcome. Self-sabotage is one of the main reasons why you may feel stuck and lost and still haven't created a life that you want and deserve. There are various forms of self-sabotaging behavior, such as procrastination, perfectionism, alcohol abuse, drugs, comfort eating, various ways of self-harm or forming destructive relationships. Fear is one of the reasons why someone may self-sabotage. Fear is connected to the mindset, which is the belief and thoughts you have about yourself. And it is a very strong and primitive human emotion. Biologically, we are wired for connection and belonging. But what are we really afraid of? If we are rejected, then that would confirm our worst fears, that perhaps we are unworthy, unlovable, or destined to be alone. You can fear rejection by others or self in the form of judging oneself. If you were constantly judged or criticized as a child, then it is very likely that this will turn into your own internal dialogue as an adult. This can show us fear of being visible, for example. If self-sabotage is stopping us from moving on with our lives at best and be destructive at worst, why do some people engage in self-harming behavior? This is rooted in childhood experiences that have caused us some physical or emotional pain, that has led us to form beliefs that are holding us back. We are literally living from the past. Those wounds have the capacity to affect your personal and professional life. This often shows up as feeling stuck in a profession that we don't like, at some income level, or sacrificing for the business. It can also manifest as being very good at achieving goals only to shoot yourself in the foot just before you got there. Or sabotaging a great relationship with a fantastic person. You may struggle with trusting people, feeling judged or being self-critical. This is because when we are triggered and have some unresolved childhood trauma, we act as the wounded children in those situations. Let's take procrastination, for example, as a form of self-sabotage. Why do people procrastinate? It is usually because people have problems with self-regulation, they may fear success, have low self-esteem, or some of the activities that they put off evoke anxiety and distress. So by not doing the tasks, they are avoiding facing those feelings. This is despite that vanishing them may mean success, happiness, or fulfillment. Sometimes this is rooted in childhood trauma, as I mentioned before. For example, you were abandoned or starved of emotions as a child, and that made you form a belief that you were not worthy of love, success, or happiness. It is such an unfamiliar concept to you that you will do everything from getting it. Your mind prefers what is familiar, and change brings anxiety and unfamiliar into your life. Procrastination can manifest itself as inability in dealing with problems till they get so big that you can't avoid them anymore. Most of my clients that I have worked on self-sabotage have had some emotional or physical wounds to some degree. If you are not sure if you are self-sabotaging yourself, then check if your behaviors align with your long-term goals. I hope that this information provided you with a deeper understanding of why you or someone you may know may self-sabotage themselves, even though they may not be even aware of that. Thank you very much for listening, and if you think that this podcast is of value, then please share it with friends and family. And if you would like to work with me, you can book a consultation by following a link located in the description of my podcast, or visit my website www.bravingthebeing.com.